Well, this is a very special video. First of all, we will be talking about Simone Biles doing a separate tour after the 2020 Olympic Games, and Jonathan Horton tweeted something about the USA men's gymnastics teams getting booted, and Colin Van Wilder got your girl together on Twitter. Michaela loves gymnastics. First of all, I would like to say the first part of this video is my tweet was meant in no respect to Colin Van Wilder. Somebody posted a video of him training, right? And I guess he was training at the University of Oklahoma. I'm assuming that's his home club because that's the team he competed for in college. And I made the tweet saying that Colin needs to stop training college gymnastics and focus on elite gymnastics, purely. And he made this tweet saying that he was the alternate to this team and he was this many national team members, this many times national team member, and this, that, and the third. So I let him have it. I didn't let him have it. I let him, get his shine and stuff right there. What I wanted to say was, I'm not impressed by none of these stats that you're saying, sir. And my biggest issue with Team USA, the men's team, is that because your college system is the exact same as elite gymnastics, the men are performing hard skills, getting overscored, having USA Gymnastics feeling like these men who's doing these super hard 2.5s and these Yurchenko double twists and so on and so forth are going to score these high 14, mid 14 scores that they do in college, which is absolutely incorrect. I truly believe college gymnastics on the men's side has ruined Team USA, and that's basically what my point to Colin was. Him, Donnell, hey, even Sam McCulloch, even John, not John Orozco, even Jake Hort, not Jake Horton, Jake Dalton. All of these men have been ruined by college gymnastics because they was competing so hard all year long doing big skills that when it came time for worlds or an event where it was needed for them to be successful, their bodies was already worn out. Their bodies was already used up. They was already having super big injuries. Why? Because they was doing the Dragulescu vault in college, and they were doing the Tsukahara triple twist in college, which I just don't see no points to it. Now, going into part two. So, in closing this, I meant no disrespect to Colin. I actually think, Colin, you and Donnell Winterbird are the two best male gymnasts right now on Team USA. And I wish Team USA would structure a system for you two styles of gymnastics to work under the USA program. I wish that you guys didn't have to compete 1,000,001 times a year before nationals and trials and stuff. Like, maybe compete once or twice like the girls, and then your team will be ready for elite gymnastics. Look at the Ham twins. Look at John Orozco. Look at Donnell Leva. None of them competed for a college team, and if they did compete for a college team, it was, I don't think they were doing the same big skills that they have to do in elite. Now, part two is Jonathan Horton is mad that he says that the Team USA men has been booted from the USA Gymnastics Tour after the Olympic Games because Simone Biles decided not to do the tour. She's doing her own tour with Caitlin Ohashi and Miss Val. So, because they know nobody is going to go see the USA Gymnastics Tour now that Simone Biles is not on the tour, I don't think they're doing the tour at all. They're just doing the tour trying to focus around the women. And this is my issue with the men's team again. The men's team, when was the last time you won an Olympic or World Championship medal as a team? When was the last time you had some individual athletes who medaled but never as the team. And my question is, if the USA Gymnastics team is so heavily focused on the women, how can the men be upset when the women don't want to participate in a system that have abused, literally abused, and taken from them? Why would Simone Biles ever want to do another tour with USA Gymnastics after what Tom Penny has confessed to be trying, has tried to do to her, and to make money off of her and her talents, and so on and so forth. Um, Slowly but surely, men's USA Gymnastics is it's not dead yet, but it's dying slowly because they're not producing the stars that the women's team has, and slowly but surely, just like UCLA lost their men's program, I think a lot of college teams are gonna lose their men program because don't nobody watch the men in college. People barely watch the men at Worlds in America because I'm not gonna say the Americans suck. They're just not a winning team. They're not one of the top teams. They're not Russia. They're not Japan. They're not China. They're not always at the top. Team USA has their moments when they're challenging, but it's not always. Um, and if Jonathan Horton is so mad, why don't him and a bunch of the men's superstars create a men's tour and see how well that does without the women? See how well that does without the rhythmic gymnasts. Um, I said this on Twitter and I would say it here. I think Simone Biles not doing the USA Gymnastics Tour is the biggest FU to USA Gymnastics. And it's letting me know that has no plans on continuing after Tokyo. And we better enjoy Simone this last year because that's going to be it for her and her career. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Please like and share and subscribe. Um, we're at we're past the 160 point in subscribers, which is a blessing. We're trying to get to 200. So please like, comment, and share. And please say your opinions in the comment section.